At the start of 2020, the year was shaping up to be a good one for business in Germany. Then the coronavirus hit. The German government reacted quickly, restricting many aspects of normal public life. People were prohibited from congregating in groups of more than 2. Businesses were closed, along with schools, restaurants, sports facilities and beer gardens. The centers of cities like Munich resembled ghost towns. Germany was in lockdown. Fortunately, the political response worked. While the coronavirus remains a serious public health issue and a major economic impediment, Germany has thus far been able to restrict fatality rates to far lower levels than most other countries. Some restrictions remain in place, but the situation has eased to the extent that Germany's 16 regional states are now allowed to set their own individual corona policies. The idea is to react to threats precisely and at the local level.
Germany's federal structure helped a lot to deal with the corona crisis because in the federal states, Germany has a lot of laboratories. So at a very early stage in the crisis, we could make a lot of tests, and that helped to address the crisis early on a local and regional level. And these advantages of a federal state organization also apply to business in Germany.
From north to south, east to west, there are institutions throughout Germany researching potential coronavirus vaccines and COVID-19 treatments. And now, these centers of innovation are being connected on the national level. The government is devoting 150 million euros, for example, to create a network and database for Germany's research hospitals. And in addition to Germany's support for international initiatives, 750 million euros have been targeted specifically towards national efforts to develop a corona vaccine. 2 German companies working on vaccine candidates have made headlines across the world. CureVac from Tübingen and BioNTech from Mainz, which has partnered with US giant Pfizer. Meanwhile, the German subsidiary of Swiss pharmaceutical heavyweight Roche has come up with a coronavirus antibody test it says is 99.8% accurate. You may be hearing more about these and other German medtech companies in the future. What about the rest of the German economy? As in other parts of the world, companies in Germany have been hit hard by the constraints entailed by the crisis. So, the German government has offered unprecedented amounts of aid in the form of guaranteed low-interest loans and even grants. Within 2 months, Germany's Federal Development Bank, the KfW, successfully doled out 33.3 billion euros worth of assistance to more than 36,000 companies. 96% of them were SMEs. Regional development banks also offer a helping hand to needy businesses. All told, the government has set aside hundreds of billions of euros as part of its overarching Special Plan 2020 to combat the economic effects of the coronavirus crisis. No cap whatsoever has been set on the amount of money available to this end. 2 billion euros have been specifically set aside for a startup booster program to ensure that venture capital continues to flow to Germany's most promising and innovative fledgling business ideas.
The cooperation between the state and the private sector is certainly a reason to invest in Germany. If you look at the current situation in the crisis, the German government as well as federal state governments have issued a number of support programs and given help and also financial support in a very timely and non-bureaucratic manner. So we can say that small and medium-sized enterprises as well as self-employed persons get huge support through the governments in Germany.
Corona has already changed the German business landscape and will continue to do so. No one has a crystal ball, of course, but a few major trends are already becoming apparent. The future looks bright for medtech companies, particularly as some supply chains could get shorter, requiring a German presence to fully access the German market. The corona crisis has dramatically accelerated the pace of digitalization in Germany. More Germans than ever before are opting for contactless payment options, for example. And more purchases are being made from online retailers. Combining those two trends, telemedicine seems to be headed for a boom, as Germans have become more reluctant to consult doctors physically for less serious ailments. There's also speculation that the general disruption caused by the crisis will allow Germany to make quicker progress in its efforts to transition to clean energy. What once was a project for the distant future may suddenly be a reality just around the corner.
The corona crisis has accelerated trends which were already ongoing. Let's take, for example, digitalization. The digitalization is a huge process which is going on in the German industry, and in the corona crisis we have seen that particularly in labor-intensive industries as well as in areas where communication plays a major role, digitalization helps a lot to facilitate processes and to facilitate communication. Particularly for foreign companies, young companies, small and medium-sized enterprises, larger companies, which are active in the digitalization industries, they should consider Germany as their next business location.
Expanding a business to a foreign country can be a daunting process at the best of times, but daring is especially rewarded during periods of crisis. Germany Trade and Invest has all the experience you need to set up shop successfully in Germany. Just visit us at gtai.com to find out about the potential opportunities. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and hope to see you when the beer gardens are bustling again.